Equano Umuahia Federal Constituency in the Green Chambers, Honorable Obi Agbocha, the former member that represented the same people of Equano Umuahia Federal Constituency, who is now the special advisor to the governor on political affairs, Honorable Ihanacho Obioma. I'm glad also that the former member that represented the good people of Abia and South Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives, who at one point in 2014 and 2015 was the Director General of the Alex Otti campaign, has joined us, Honorable Tony Enwaronso. You're welcome. I'm also glad you're welcome. I'm also glad that we also have the Right Honorable Austin Okezie Menegini, who is the Deputy Speaker of the 8th Assembly, here with us. You're welcome, Right Honorable. And we have the member representing the good people of Onuimo and Onuimo herself in the 8th Assembly, and also the Chief Whip, Honorable Jacob Emeka Obioma, popularly known as Tommy. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you for the support. Here also we have the former member in the 7th Assembly, Honorable Jerry Ozosike, who has a new job as a member of the Local Government Service Commission. Another former member of that house, Honorable Luke Okara Onyane, who represented the good people of Arochukwu State Constituency in the 6th Assembly, and who today is the Senior Special Assistant to the Governor on Legislative Matters. You're welcome. Let me use the Special Advisor to the Governor on Policies and Interventions, Reverend Father Christian Amikuru PhD, to reach out to all the government appointees that are here, and there are a lot of you, to permit me to use him to reach out to all of you, while I use the Honorable Commissioner for Works who called us here today together to flag off this project, Engineer Don Utumchere Otti, to reach all the commissioners that are here. I can see quite a number. I would like to recognize the existence. We announced that at the time will no longer be welcomed by stench from abandoned refuse heaps or be forced into panic by long stretches of bad roads. Yes. We announced that in our time, whoever is coming to Abia will have an inviting experience. We promised that expansive and well-maintained road networks, good air quality, and a clean and tidy environment shall be the hallmarks of all entry points to Abia. We are resolutely determined to right the wrongs of the past and justify the confidence of the Abia public who believed in the reality of our promises and partnered actively with us to institute a new governance philosophy, one that places the people and the social status of the state at the core of these undertakings. On this note, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me formally welcome you to the flag off of the reconstruction, expansion, dualization, and the beautification of about 6-kilometer road leading to Abia Tower of Peace from our boundary community with Imo State, Onuimo. I want to thank the Federal Minister of Works, His Excellency, Engineer David Omahi, and his team for cooperating with our State Commissioner for Works and our team to work out the technical details of this project. It is important to underscore this because this road continues into Imo State. So there were issues about alignment whenever the federal government takes off its own part. So we have to work together so that whenever the federal government takes its part from Onuimo all the way to Owerri, there will be alignment. As you may know, this is a federal road, as I said, but in the new Abia, our major concern is to keep every road within the boundaries of the state in good condition, whether such roads are designated. Thank you. Whether such roads are designated as federal, state, or local government roads. Our philosophy is that every road in the state is for the people, and no matter the size or location, we consider them critical economic enablers, supporting our domestic economy, as well as improving the social conditions of the ordinary Nigerian, whether they are from Abia or from any other state in the country. At any rate, I thank the federal authorities for giving us all the necessary approvals to fix this road and for their broadness of spirit during the interactions. My assurance is that we shall work closely with the contractor, Kremborg Nigeria Limited, who, by the way, has successfully delivered several projects in the state to keep to the specifications and ultimately deliver a road project that will meet the proposed standards. This project has been set up to be a landmark undertaking by administration because we are not just going to reconstruct the road as it is presently. We shall expand it to a 4-lane dual carriageway in order to accommodate the heavy vehicular traffic, beyond drastically reducing the number of accidents and the attendant losses in human lives and property. This project will create a boom in the palm oil value chain and other economic advantages associated with this part of the state. In all, we are looking beyond giving visitors coming into the state from this area of Imo a more pleasant, welcoming experience. We are also taking very bold measures to guarantee the safety of road users, improve the fortunes of property owners along this stretch, and ultimately support the activities of entrepreneurs and traders doing their businesses in the major markets and other income-generating entities cited here. It may be appropriate to announce at this stage that we have just concluded plans to retrofit village people. Why? To retrofit and to rebuild the general hospital in Amateur. We are looking to achieve more than one important outcome by taking over the construction of this road. With the gracious approval of the federal government, our determination to expand the urban boundaries of Umuahia, the state capital, will gain a new momentum on the completion of the project. The target is to create new frontiers for real estate investors to step in and provide modern structures that fit the business and residential appetites of our upwardly mobile population. It is expected that a new community of economically active and prosperous individuals would emerge from this corridor, taking advantage of the findings of supportive social infrastructure as well as the suburban serenity of this area. I'm glad to report that security agencies have effectively responded to the dastardly attempts by criminal elements to set up an operational base around this axis. We shall continue to give our gallant officers all necessary support to make every part of the state a safe place for citizens and all who operate within the boundaries of the provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Abia, as I had repeatedly said, shall be welcoming to everyone, so long as you have something worthwhile to contribute to our social and economic development. At the same time, it is important that I warn criminal elements and their sponsors, whatever be their motivation, that this place shall be very hot and miserable for them. We shall set every machinery, thank you, we shall set every machinery of government against them, and the long arms of the law shall come after them, no matter where they run to, and whoever and however anonymous they imagine themselves to be. We shall be relentless. We shall be very brutal and merciless in dealing with those who may want to create panic or cause loss of lives and property in any part of Abia State. Let me inform us that there is only one legitimate government in this state, and that is the one I lead, having received the overwhelming mandate of Abia electorate. Any attempt to challenge the authority of the government using the tools of criminality and incitement shall not only be resisted, it shall be completely crushed. Let me, as I conclude, thank the property owners for their cooperation and peaceful disposition during the several rounds of interaction with our team. We are a law-abiding and compassionate government, although a very firm one at that. This administration is guided by the principles of good conscience and sound judgment in all our undertakings. And as such, when in the public interest, we have to demolish properties to enable the smooth execution of projects like this, reasonable compensations are paid to genuine property owners as a necessary condition before touching those properties. I am aware that all relevant documentation has been concluded by the relevant agency, and I have given approval to the Finance Office to process payments. My assurance is that in the next few days, all genuine landlords whose property have been marked for demolition shall receive their full compensation. May I also announce that I have extracted the commitment of the contractor that this project shall be completed on schedule, and that is a year and 6 months, but I'm pushing for a year. There may be a few inconveniences to road users, residents, and businesses around here over the course of the civil engineering activity. But as I told the contractor and his team, and their team, there must be a well-structured mitigation protocol through traffic control and periodic watering of construction corridor to keep the volume of dust and other environmental disturbances at minimal level. This project is expected to positively impact the economy of the local communities through the provision of technical and non-technical jobs to qualified persons living around this area. Procurement of construction materials that can be found within the local government and all other economic interactions that will be happening over the entire spectrum of the project. We are invited to provide the right level of support to the contractor and his team to enable them to deliver on schedule as they have promised. On a final note, let me encourage us to take our civic obligations more seriously, especially payment of taxes and other statutory fees. Our administration is committed to creating social prosperity for all through generous investments in infrastructural development projects. It now behoves on us as citizens to remit government's share of the prosperity it has created through diligent payment of our taxes and other fees so as to generate the resources to further spread the fruits of development to other parts of the state. As an accountable administration, our singular commitment is to effectively deploy your funds to investment channels that yield the greatest social return for the majority, as we have done in the last 18 months. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me thank you for joining in this flag off. Let me thank you for listening as I invite those who have been prayer assigned and prayer arranged to join me as I flag off the construction of this 6 kilometer Onuimo Tower Expressway. Thank you very much. God bless you.
It's a great day here in Abia. Over to Onuimo. Yeah. My God. Stay tuned.